Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, weekly X-Men talk. There's only 2 books this week, unless I've missed something. Let me know if I kind of missed one. Cable Reloaded #1. So Cable's back to being an adult. This is part of the Last Annihilation. I don't know what that means. So Dormammu has taken control of Ego, and Cable is going down to do a mission on the planet. I like this one. I mean, I like the art here. That looks really nice. And it kind of takes me back to the 90s comics. I love the 90s comics. I know people don't like them. That's okay. But I like these kind of books where it's like you get a bunch of guys together, they're on a mission, they go in the kick-ass, and then there you go. This is just like one of these fun reads. He's got some good interactions here with Rocket Raccoon, which is really cool. Abigail Brand is there, and she's cool because she's green, and I like green. That's my favorite color. That's literally how I judge these things now. Yeah, I mean, this is a little bit of a longer comic, so that's cool. Cable lands on the planet, and he loses his arm. So he gets like this kind of hard light arm, which is kind of cool. And he plants a little seed, and boom, he got a portal. And boom, we've got our team. So Boom Boom is one of them, Cannonball, and a few others. So it was almost the classic. It was almost that shelf there with the classic X-Force characters, almost. But that's okay. Boom Boom and Cannonball are awesome. We got some other characters as well. WizKid is pretty cool, actually. So they attack. Now the rest of it's just action, right? So you're doing the mission. I'm not going to really spoil it. You know, there's not really anything to spoil that much. So the little that there is to spoil, I'm not going to. This is either a take it or leave it. You're either into this kind of stuff, you're into this sort of 90s feel where there's a little bit of a story, and then we get into the action, then you learn about characters, and it's more about the interplay between the characters while they're doing the action. So you're either into that or you're not. If you are, then it's done really well. If you're not, then, well, you're just not going to care. You could probably skip this if you don't want if you don't want to read it. This is not essential to reading as part of the X-Men stuff. I don't think it is. To me, it's a one-off thing. Varn is like this new bad guy. He's got this little ad here, which is funny. Yeah, so I mean, this is like review proof, sort of, in the sense that you're either just gonna enjoy it, or you just don't care. So, and what I mean by review proof, it's like if I tell you, if someone puts in the comments, well, this was a trash issue, I don't like it, there's nothing going on, it's just fighting. I know, but that's one of the reasons I kind of liked it, because it's the interplay of the characters while they're doing a mission. I like those issues. It doesn't always have to be that, but I do like it. I think it's a lot of fun. So again, it's review proof. I'm telling you what it is. You're either, yes, that's great for me, or not. So the review is not going to change your opinion. You're either into this or you're not. Let's talk about Wolverine #15. I like this one. This is a great cover. Check that out. So this big guy up here, what was his name? Blackmore, I think. His blood is acid. And then there's this guy, Solemn. Now, you remember Solemn from Ten of Swords. I didn't remember. I remembered when the comic told me. I'm trying to forget Ten of Swords. It's not working. Well, it is working. I've forgotten most. I'm there. I'm almost there. I've almost forgotten the entire thing. So I guess he had adamantium skin or something, which I had forgotten as well because I just didn't care. So he's basically, they show his origin as a kid. He's raised by this Blackmore guy. I think that's the name. He's got a weird first name. He raises him to be a thief and a killer and all this. So now he's like the ultimate killer, and he's a thief, and he's just a bastard. So that's the thing. We're trying to figure out what happened to the Marauder. Somebody had hijacked it, so Wolverine's on the case, but the case involves this character because they're saying he's part of it, or Blackmore's part of it. We're not really sure. It gets revealed, but I'm not going to tell you. I really like this page where it's showing you, like, it's zooming in. Now, I've seen this done before, but I thought it was done really well here, and I just wanted to point that out. It's still grid formations, panels and all that, but I like the layout here. I like the art. This is pretty good. It shows Solemn in Vegas, which is really fun. There's like a big fight. Of course, there's going to be a fight. This is an interesting panel where they've panelized it, even though it's one picture. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they just didn't do it as one, but style choice. So yeah, It's not going to be a Wolverine comic unless we have a snicked. Yeah. I mean, they fight. He dumps acid on him. I'm not going to reveal what's going on here. It's a Wolverine book. This is, again, review proof because you're either into Wolverine and you want to just see him do stuff, or you're not into Wolverine and you couldn't care less. If you couldn't care less, my review or opinion is not going to change that. And if you already love it and I said it was crap, that's not going to change it either. That's what I mean by review proof. Review proof means that you're into it or you're not, and the review is not going to change that. Some movies or books, you might be like, yeah, this is okay, I don't know, I didn't get it, and then someone kind of explains it a bit more and you're like, oh wow, yeah, okay, I get it now, that's really cool. Stuff like that. Or you thought, oh, this is a great book, and then someone points out all these flaws, like, oh wow, I never thought of that. Review proof is, look, I don't care. It's Wolverine fighting people. Like, that is good enough. I don't care, right? So something like that, it's like it's like Superman, Christopher Reeve. If Christopher Reeve is in it, I don't care. It's like, he's Superman, he's awesome. Even Superman 4. Okay. The Muramasa blade comes into play here, and I'm not going to talk about that because there's a little bit of a stinger at the end of this, so pretty cool. I liked this one a lot, actually. I think this week was great. It was only 2 books, so my wallet is happy about that. And they're 2 good books. So if you get only 2 books and they're both good, then we're having a good week, aren't we? I think that's it for this week for X-Men. I did buy these books in physical form. I got the Rob Liefeld cover for Thor, and I got the Rob Liefeld cover for Cable Reloaded. But I usually read the digital copies, so not to scuff up the physical copies. Anyways, that is it for this week. I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're going to talk about What If, episode 3. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it. We're going to talk about the Spider-Man, whatever it is, something home trailer. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. And what else are we going to talk about? I don't know. Whatever comes up, right? You know how it goes. So that's going to be tomorrow night at I think 6:30 p.m. Eastern is what I put. It could be 6:30, could be 7. It depends on what happens, but we'll see how it goes. So hopefully you can join me on that. Let me know your thoughts on What If and Spider-Man No Way Home, I think is what it's called. But all right, guys, until next time.